Alright, hey there. It's been a little while. We're gonna jump back with another devlog, this time for Son's Lord and the Siren of Sorrow. It's been a little while. I have moved into a new house. That is why it has been a little while. Um, so this one isn't also, it's not too crazy of an update, but I will give a little bit of an update, just to again keep myself in the mood. And because it's been over a month, and I don't want to fall out of the habit, even though I just started. Anyway, a couple small things. Let's go to uh, let's go to the level first, real quick. Um, so since last time, I've added some placeholder enemies. I kind of hate the sprites that I ended up with for them, so that's unfortunate. We've also, if you noticed, we actually have two jumps now. So this is kind of like the polarity stuff. There's an orange jump and a blue jump. You can see if I'm jumping with blue, sometimes I go really high off these guys, sometimes I go very small. That's because they don't show it yet, but each of these enemies has a polarity. And if you match the polarity, opposites, the same color will repel. So if you match the polarity, you'll get a much higher jump, versus if you have the opposite polarity, you'll kind of get pulled closer to the enemy, so you get a very low jump. So that's basically that. The enemies don't really show what polarity they are right now, so kinda lame, but I'll implement it pretty soon. That's just a nice little color mask. The idea is that there will be some kind of normal jump height for the wide-eyed versions, and then if it's a blue polarity enemy, the kind of white parts of the enemy will be blue to signify that. Otherwise, we're just, running around in our main level here. The other thing I did, it's not really all that functional yet, but a nice little overworld map has been implemented. I have it set up so that you kind of move along these paths. I can't go left, right, up or down here. When I press a button, it will automatically move until I hit the next square. So I can't I don't have to hold it down. I don't have to go outside of the path or anything. So this actually was kind of annoying to get working. But I think the solution I ended up with was pretty cool. So all this is if we go over to our map room, I have this kind of invisible instance here of a map space. Thank you. So if I were to place a new map space here, let's place one here, here, and here, and then we'll go into our tile version here. We have some tiles on the sides. We can draw in our tiles. If we want to hide the instances, you can see let's make a decision here, a decision here. Maybe these are kind of placeholder level tiles I'm adding here. I don't really know what they're going to look like, but it's very Mario 3. So all we have to do is go back to the instances. This one, I believe, was the previous last one. We're going to edit the creation code. I can't really zoom in on this. Control plus. No. But let's copy part of this. And we're going to change this to 1, 1. And what these are is a set of binary options. So the way I have it set up is a byte for up, a down, left, and right. In this case, only down is enabled. So we're going to do 01, 00. Then this middle one should only be left and right. So we're going to do 0, 0, 1, 1. This one should only be right, so 0, 0, 0, 1, up, down, left, right. And this one should only be left. This is if you're standing on the square, what direction can you go? So up, down, left, right, 0, 0, 1, 0. And just like that, a little slow, it should be, can't go any other direction, but it all is very nice and simple. I actually forgot to turn up on for this one. Up, down, left, right. So yeah, that's kind of a overview of what the map will look like. From here, if you can envision, each space will basically, each of these red instances here, no real functional difference between a level and a other blank space on the map. But you could, I really forgot to turn right on this one too. Down, left, right. In any case, there will be basically flags for if you can enter this space, if it's an enterable space, i.e. a level, a special level, whatever it is. And then what you can do is I will be passing in the same setup where I talk about these, where I do this instance specific code for the enabled directions. We'll do something like destination equals whatever. In this case, you could say room. I think I just have it R. What are my rooms called? This one's just called map test. That's very bad form. Debug. So I should actually rename this. This should be R debug. Should be R map test. And then, in here, click your instance. You would be able to select a room for it to go to, and then hitting some key while the player is on that screen, on that tile on the map, will be a simple room transition to that specific level. And the other very cool thing about this is if I do that, I can save the specific instance ID of whatever level I enter into the kind of global variables. And what that will let us do is when you beat a level, I can just do an OR operation. So if I wanted to enable down, I just do this. I OR it with the, that's up, down, left, right. And what that would do is it would flip on the kind of flag for down in this binary and just basically leave any other direction what it was previously. And what that'll let you do is do stuff out of order, do one exit before another. You could have 3 possible paths out of a level. It doesn't matter, you can do it in any order, and you don't have to get all messy with, saving specific, you don't have to have anything like, oh, if they beat this first, then check if the other ones haven't been beaten or whatever. It's just one nice little OR operation. So I'm actually pretty happy with how this map ended up working. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. Next time, I will actually maybe focus on doing a little bit of graphics just to have something a little bit nicer to look at. Sorry if you can hear my cats running around in the background. Um, yeah, maybe a little bit of a graphical update, a few more enemies, different patterns. I'm kind of expecting there to be. I don't really know. I'd like to try to keep most of the maps on one screen. Um, just so I'm not. I don't think this game needs to be super long, but between uh 5 to 8 normal levels per world, maybe 1 to 3 special levels or kind of secret levels, um, and a boss, and that's pretty much it. Maybe 5, 6 worlds, something like that. I don't know. I don't want to get too carried away. Um, but it has been motivating to have this map screen. So yeah, I guess I'll call it there. And we'll hopefully have all that stuff ready for next time. Though remember, next game dev, I'll be flipping back over to the fishing game. It's been a little bit longer since I've worked on that, so we'll see what I remember what I was doing on that one last. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you later.